Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, fam. My name is Famous, and welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils. Sorry, I'm jumping on here a little late. I was supposed to be on here 11 minutes ago, but I was having technical difficulties again. StreamYard is not what I expect every time. I'm supposed to go live, and it slows me down. So I think I have it, and I don't. So every time I try to use StreamYard, I go through something. And I'm just slowly learning this platform because I do want to use it more often. But I do apologize for the lateness. Normally I try to do my best on coming on here live and on time, but things happen. And I do appreciate each and every one of you joining me this afternoon. If you are catching the replay, put hashtag replay or replay crew or something so I know when my people are watching. I'm actually trying to get to from my phone. All right, we are here. But welcome in, welcome in. Again, I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I don't believe I'm on vertical right now, but it's okay. I'm just trying to figure out StreamYard. Is recording audio. Nope. So I see the setting where you're supposed to go portrait mode on here, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that before the live. Yeah, it's not allowing me to. So I guess we won't be doing that this time. Definitely trying to figure this out. All right, thank you for being here, fam. Um, Technical difficulties, they are real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was trying to do the vertical live, but it's not allowing me to do it on my tablet. And I'm not sure if I have to be on my computer or whatnot, but we'll continue. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and today for you, I have the top 20 things you should bring on a cruise. So, in let's see how many days it is now. If you've seen my thumbnails, you see it's like a little travel thumbnail, and I'll be using it all month long. But every single month, I like to switch up my thumbnails. I keep it consistent on what I'm doing or what's going on for the month. And this month is talking about cruising. But my channel is geared towards health and wellness. So um, I have anything from cleaning supplies, essential oils, hygiene products, supplements, pretty much anything that you would use on a daily basis. I have it, but in a plant-based form. So it's just better for your health, better for the environment, and better all around. And I like to bring that awareness to you, to my people, to let you know that there are cleaner, better products out there. You don't have to use what you can easily grab from the grocery store because a lot of the times it's not good for your health. So I just like to bring that awareness to you to let you know what you can use that's plant based and it works. It works. I've been using these products for about 3 years almost. It'll be 3 years this summer, and what it has done for my household and myself has changed my life for the better. So now I just want to share it with the world. This is a business of mine, so Rooted in Essential Oils. It is my channel, and I educate and sell the plant-based products. So if you are interested, I have pinned the link to the chat. Those of you catching the replay, you can go to the About section of this live or video, and the link will be there. It's also in the About section of my channel, and it's just better for your health. I give you those things, those tools, so you can use something cleaner, because not everything is great from the grocery store. You can use cleaner products, healthier products. And when I say that, I mean there's no like harmful chemicals, there's no fillers, there's no dyes in the things that I talk about on my channel. So if you follow me on Instagram, you got a little glimpse. That was my first Instagram live, and I talked about laundry soap. So I shared all about it. YouTube, you will get a video, and it will drop on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that on what I use. And that laundry soap lasted me a year, a whole year. One bottle of laundry soap lasted me an entire year. So you'll see me make the bottle, and we will track it again to see how long this bottle will last me. So I made it today, March, 3rd? We're already the 3rd day of March. Is that where we're at? Yes, March 3rd, Sunday. So you will be able to see where I end with that one bottle of laundry soap. And I do about 3 loads, maybe 4, a week. So that is quite a bit of loads for my household. But yeah, you'll see. You'll see how long it lasts. We will document it, and just know March 3rd is when I made the bottle. So, all right. So today I'm talking about what is important for a cruise. I do have a list, so I'll be looking at my list because I don't want to forget nothing. And it's the top 20 for me and what I would bring on a cruise. If you ever cruise, definitely put it in the chat or the comment section. If you've never cruised but want to cruise, or what would you be interested in? A longer cruise, a shorter cruise? This is my 2nd cruise, and this is the longest cruise I have done. So the first time, it was last March, and we went to 2 stops. It stopped at 2 places, Key West and Cozumel, Mexico, and that was on the Carnival Sunrise, and it was a 4-day cruise. So that was the first cruise we ever did, and it was pretty interesting. It was fun. We got to see some things we would never see, and it was really, really fun. But this year, we're doing another one. So on March 17th is when the cruise starts. That is St. Patty's Day. So hopefully it's not crazy. We are not into the craziness. And we actually don't even drink. So hopefully it won't get crazy. It wasn't crazy last year on the Sunrise. This year we'll be on the Carnival Magic. So it will be my husband, our son, and our godson. So it'll be 4 of us. And then we're with a group, and House of X, this is their group birthday bash for Leo. So we will be on that cruise, and we'll get to meet some other content creators, and yeah, it's going to be a great time. And that's who we went with last year. So we get to see him again this year, and it's going to be a great time. This time we do have other people coming that we're familiar with, and that is my husband's best friend and his boyfriend, and then someone else, but I cannot say right now because I don't want to ruin it. But there is someone else coming on that cruise. And I wish I would have had my water because I've been running this mouth of mine and now my throat's dry. Family, give me 1 second. Bus stop. Thank you for being here. Hello. Yes, from America. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. I'm going to definitely stop by your channel. I know it's 28 here. Jeez. It is like 60 something. Let me see. But I am going to stop by your channel. I seen you on someone else's channel and I was like, I haven't seen him in a while. Let me go jump over there. But today it is 54. So we're a little warm. It's not really cold, but the wind is blowing. But hold on 1 sec, fam, because I need something to drink. I thought I had my cup right in front of me and I left it. So hold on 1 sec. Don't leave. Stay here. Don't leave. I'm still here. Just in the other room in the kitchen. I need to grab some water. I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. I hope the Sunday is going well for you all. I had to grab something to drink. It's third time I had to move rooms since moving into the red roof in third darn time. I'm sorry, moving rooms again. Jesus. I hope you get steady and stable and stationed into one spot. Had to grab some water. But thank you, fam, for showing up. Thumbs up to this live. Share me out if you can. Would be greatly appreciated. I do have channel goals, and that is to become fully monetized. And if you can, share me out. If you can, watch some playlists. Help me get those watch hours. And the more people I can reach, the better. So let's get into it. If you have cruised, put it in the chat. If you've been on this cruise, the Carnival Magic, put it in the chat. But this is a 6-day cruise and it has 3 stops. So we are stopping at Amber Cove, we are stopping at Nassau, and we are stopping at one more stop, and I cannot think of it. Do you want to share this video in my community post? If you don't mind, bus stop would be greatly appreciated. It would. It helps my channel grow. So wherever you can share it, I'm grateful. But this is a 6-day cruise, and I forget where the other stop is. Let me look real quick. I have the Carnival app, and it will tell me. And we have 13 days. And it says it right there, 13 days. And it says I need to complete check-in, but I already did that. I've done that, sir. All right, where is it? It's not bringing it up now. Booking details. All right, let's see where we're going. Itinerary. Explore the Carnival Magic. Open your planner. We got 14 days, so we leave Miami. Grand Turk is where we're going. Grand Turk, Amber Cove, and then Nassau. So those are the places we are going. Hello, Miss V. Miss V, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I tried my hardest on StreamYard. I thought I could do the vertical live On StreamYard, I haven't tried that yet, and I don't feel like I'm vertical right now. So I don't think it worked. And then I tried to go to the settings here on StreamYard, and it's not allowing me to do that. So I think because I'm live, or maybe because I'm using my tablet. Maybe those are the reasons. Just made a community post about this upload. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can't change it once live. Oh, wonderful. So I know that for next time. You have to do it before. Okay. Good to know. So I will definitely do that on my next one, which is tomorrow. So I'll be live on StreamYard tomorrow, and I will make sure I hit vertical. Vertical is not available on tablets. Okay. And I just heard you say that on today's live. You cannot do it on tablets. It's not available just yet. Would you give me a blue wrench? I sure can, Bus Stop. I don't know if I can do it on StreamYard. Let me go to my channel on my phone. Give me 1 second. Just all right. There you go, Bus Stop. You are now blue. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so these are my essentials for the top 20 of bringing things onto the cruise. Again, if you've been on a cruise, put it in the chat, and let me know what you think about cruising. So my number one item is called a non-surge protector power strip. That is this. You can find these on Amazon, and it just gives you more outlets, because in your cabin room you're not going to get a lot. I think there's like 2 outlets in the whole thing, and there's going to be 4 of us in the cabin: myself, my husband, my son, and my godson. And my son is 6. He does use a tablet here and there. And then our godson is 13, so he's definitely got his own phone and tablet, and probably some kind of gaming system. So we definitely need more, and that's why we got this one, because it has 3 where you can plug in, or it has the little what do you call those? The like USB ports right here. So it was really convenient, and then a USB-C port. So this is very important. It's like the number one when it comes to your cabin room. You need one of these. So it's a non-surge protector power strip. And we got House of X in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And yes, Bus Stop, connect with Miss V. Miss V is a great channel. She can teach you a lot about YouTube and their like rules and things like that. So definitely connect with each other. And we are going on that cruise with House of X. So they just entered the house. Welcome in, fam. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. So the second thing that I would say to bring on a cruise is a lanyard. That is what goes around your neck like this, so you don't lose this card. So on Carnival, anytime you reach a goal with how many cruises you've done, you get to change this color. So this is like rookie status right here. This was from last year. So you start off blue. But once you hit a certain milestone, I forget like how much it is, but you travel like 2 cruises or so many days, you get to upgrade to the next level, which is a red card. So when we go on this cruise this year, in a few days, we get a red card. So this was from last year, and we were rookies. This cruise, we are going to be red cards. So my godson, he will be a blue card because this is his first cruise. And everybody gets a card when you get a cruise. And my son will, and my husband and myself will be red cards. But definitely bring one of these. Doesn't have to be this. I got this off of Carnival in the gift shop. It was like $20. So I recommend going off of like Amazon and getting what you want, different colors. They only had selected ones. I like this one because it was a rope and it looked different. But yeah, this is a lanyard. Definitely important. And you don't want to lose this card. That's why you need a lanyard, because this is like your money pretty much. It will open your door, your cabin door, but it will also, if you need to make any purchases on the ship with Carnival, this is what you would use. There's no cash that they accept. They don't accept debit card or credit card. It's all a cashless cruise. So you use your card, and you would put money on this before the cruise or during the cruise. You can do as well, but don't use your debit card because it's going to put a hold on it and that charge won't show up right away. So definitely use a credit card if you're going to go that route, to add funds to your card. But this is called your sail and sign card. So it has your information, your cabin number, all that great stuff, your mustard points. So when you get on the ship, you have to go do a little training of what you should do in case the ship goes down. So they show you all that safety things. Are drinks included in a cruise price? So no, it is not. But they do have drink packages on the cruise. They're pretty expensive. I think you get like 24 drinks for the entire cruise, and you would just use your card, like bam. You would buy that package before you get on the cruise, and I think it's, don't quote me on it, but I know it's like hundreds of dollars, like 4 or 5. It's expensive for a drink package, and we don't drink, so we don't have to worry about it. But if you're a big drinker and you want to have a good time and want to have a drink like every single day or twice or 3 times a day, definitely go get that drink package, because I believe it will save you money, because those drinks by themselves are expensive. So definitely go the route of the drink package. And it's cheaper to buy before you get on the ship, because you kind of get a discount, but when you're on the ship, it's more. So buy before, prepay before you go. But this is a lifeline, so definitely keep that in mind. And my son is coming. What are you doing, stink butt?
Dad, there's no electricity at the lookout.
Oh, there's no electricity in the lookout?
Yes.
Oh no, whatever are we going to do?
But
You see you and me?
oh, okay.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
This is Sir L. Make this go viral. They have like soft drinks, juice that include, but cocktails you buy the package or pay. Like all the food mostly are included, so it is an all-inclusive, like food wise. If it's like lemonade, water, if it's not bottled water, it's free, but everything else is going to cost you something. All right, so number 3 is sunglasses. Bring sunglasses on the cruise. No worries, I will likely never experience a cruise. Oh, why, Miss V? You need to get on this cruise. Cruising is fun, huh, sir?
Yes.
You like the ship?
Yeah.
Is it fun last year? Do you remember what you did? Where'd you go when you went on the ship?
I played with toys and friends.
You played with Toys and Friends, which is like the kids camp. So it's Ocean Camp is what it's called, but Sir calls it Kids and Friends. Or Toys and Friends, sorry.
Toys and friends.
Toys and Friends. Thank you, House of X. Red
You're
Smile
being
Live.
so silly.
You say hi, Miss V.
Hi, Miss V.
You say hi, Wonston.
Hi, Winston.
Say hi, Leo.
Hi, Leo.
Don't be scared. I got oils for scariness. And if you're scared, go to church. Yes, Toys and Friends. All right, so number 3 is bring sunglasses because the sun is usually bright on a cruise and you want to protect those eyes by wearing sunglasses. With me, I have transitional glasses, so they do turn into sunglasses. But I also bring just sunglasses, and I usually get them off of Amazon or for Sir, I got them off of Shein. So Shein has some nice looking things for women and for kiddos, but for men, it's not for me. I tried it last year and seen someone in the same outfit as me, and I was like, nope, I am not doing this again. So, yeah. But luckily, I wasn't wearing the outfit the day he was wearing it. So I was like, nah, I'm not shopping at Shein. Everybody shops at Shein, and I can't be in the same outfit as someone else. That's not a good look. So for me, no Shein. But for Sir, we get Shein because it's cute and it's cheap, huh?
Yeah.
And you like your sunglasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have how many? Like 6 or 7? You have a lot of sunglasses. 7 or 6. We have a lot. So you'll see him and his little sunglasses when we're on the cruise. The next one is something that is very important for me. And it's called C-bands. So, Sir, can you scoot over? Here, can you have a seat right here in this chair? You can sit with me.
Just me.
I got you, son. Have a seat. Come on.
Go away.
Oh, okay. So C-bands, not same outfit, right? We ain't doing that. You will never catch me wearing the same outfit as someone else, and we ain't doing who wore it best. This ain't that channel.
And that's toothpaste.
Yep, my toothpaste. But C-bands, they are like acupressure. So you put them around your wrist like so. We had them for Sir, myself, and my husband. And you just put them right here. There's like this little plastic piece that puts pressure onto this point on your wrist, and that helps with motion sickness. They're called C-bands. You can get them off of Amazon. They're fairly cheap. I put both of them on last year, so we have those. But also, if you are prone to getting seasick from motion, we got I can never pronounce this, but it's the pills that are great for motion sickness. So non-drowsy, made with natural ginger. So we have the pills as well. Really, really great. Rooted in essential oils. Don't forget to put tags and titles when your lives over. Hashtag and titles when lives are over. Yes, I gotta hit Miss V's channel and your channel, House of X. So I will definitely put that in there. Search or go upstairs. Okay. You gotta be quiet. No making noises. So this is great for motion sickness, but also the C-bands as well. And then I will talk about some essential oils that will also help with motion sickness. I did not have these last year when I went on the cruise. I had oils with me, but I didn't have this specific oils. So I'll be talking about that in another live before the cruise. That also helps with motion sickness. So I'm bringing everything that will help with motion sickness. I also have the patches, and I think I have them in here. Yeah, I have them in here. So I have the patches. They go behind the ear. You can see the little picture. And you put them like right behind your ear. One will last you a good 3 days, is what it says. And I had the patches. I had the C-bands, and I took the pill the first 2 days. But then the second to last day of the cruise, I didn't take a pill. I still had the bands on and I still had the patch on, but it wasn't working. It did not work, and I started feeling the motion sickness, and I definitely got seasick. And for the duration of the cruise, I was sick, and I couldn't do much because of that motion. So now I'm bringing everything: C-bands, patches, pills, and I'll take a pill every single day, and I will have my essential oil. So it's just going to make that sickness go away. But there's also the same pill, but for kids, and it is great for motion sickness, and I believe this is a chewable.
That,
Yes.
that's ketchup.
No, leave it alone.
What's the ketchup for?
Sir, let's go upstairs,
No,
because you're interrupting me.
I'm not interrupting.
Yeah, I'm doing a video right now.
I'm making a video here.
No.
Of you.
Well, come over here and sit down. Hopefully that works. Yes. I know the oils are going to help me a lot, but I'm going to take a pill every single day because that feeling of motion sickness was not fun. So those are a must-have. They should be my number one. But I also don't want my son to get sick either, so he wears the bands, and he will take a pill. But he didn't seem like he was sick last year, so we should be fine on that one. Number, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 is, I don't know if you can read it, but it says sunscreen lotion, and got water on it for some reason. But this is mineral sunscreen lotion, and it is a must-have to be on the cruise. This, if you're going to be out in the sun, or even if you're in the shade, it's a must-have to have on. So definitely use your sunscreen. Make sure you read the expiration date, because if it is expired, it's not going to do what it's supposed to. So make sure you're reading the expiration date. Every single sunscreen has an expiration date. Read the expiration date. And if you can't see a physical date like in the back, it's usually going to be on the band. I don't know if you can see it. There's numbers on there, and that is the expiration date. And this one expires this year of, what is that? It says 2024, October 28th. So I have a little time, but once it expires, it's not going to do what it's supposed to. So make sure you're reading that, because you want your sunscreen to help you, not be ineffective and you put it on and then it's not doing anything for you. But this is waterproof, water resistant, 80 minutes. It's an SPF of 50, and it says apply literally 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, immediately after towel drying, at least every 2 hours. And it says children under 6 months, ask a doctor. But this is plant-based, so it is on the website, so you can find this on the website. And this is a really good sunscreen, and it works for me. I apply very little, because a little bit goes a long way. Plus, with mineral sunscreens. You don't want it to leave that like white film on your hand, especially for dark complexions like myself. It makes it look like a purple skin, or I don't know, it just looks weird, and you don't want that. So if you apply a little bit, it works, like very little, or just do a little bit at a time and just do it in layers. But that works, and it's great for the face as well. So the mineral sunscreen, and again, you can find that on the website. All right, so number 6, passports and IDs. So with a cruise, you can get on a cruise with Carnival with a passport and a driver's license or a state ID that is not expired. It has to be a passport that's not expired and an ID that's not expired. You can also use a birth certificate, the original, so no photographs or anything like that. Has to be the original birth certificate. We use our birth certificates because at the time our son didn't have a passport. He has one now, but now our godson doesn't have a passport, so we don't want to split each other up and go one way and he goes another. So we all are just going to bring our birth certificates, and we'll keep them all together in a folder. Bring it in a folder so it doesn't get messed up, and keep that on your person. Don't put it in your luggage that's going to be checked and taken to your cabin, because if you have it in your luggage bag where it's going to be taken to your cabin, you will need that passport to get on the ship. So make sure you don't have it in the luggage that is taken. Make sure you have it with you. And welcome in, East Dad. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. We're just going over some cruise 101. I'm going on a cruise with my family and House of X, and just going over the top 20 essentials that I think you should bring on the cruise. This is our second cruise, and if you've cruised, put it in the chat. So birth certificates and driver's license, you need both of them, or passport and driver's license, one or the other. But you need 2 forms of ID. Make sure you have them. Kids, it's a little different. You don't need an ID. You just need your birth certificate. But yes, make sure you have it. I was wondering what to take if not using Rooted products. What you saying, Miss V? Hello, Tamika Davis is in the chat. Hello, welcome in. Hey, Rooted and everyone. Tamika Davis, welcome in. Thumbs up this live. Share me out if you can. I appreciate you being here. And yes. So proud we taught you well. You have taught me a lot, Wanston and Leo. You have taught me so much. And that first cruise was amazing. So now I'm almost like a pro at it. But this is only our second. So what else do you need for this cruise? You need to print your boarding pass. So I haven't printed ours just yet. I will once I go to work tomorrow and print those off. But you need to print those off. It's better if you print them yourself, because you don't want to get to the terminal for the cruise and then you have to wait in line and have them printed and do all that hassle. Like, it's doing too much. So it's better if you print it yourself. But also you get to print your own luggage tag. So that's what I was saying earlier with not putting your birth certificate in the luggage they're going to take. Because if you put it in there, they're going to take your birth certificate, and then it just slows the process down of you getting on the ship because you don't have your birth certificate or one of your IDs. So make sure you have your IDs on you when you're getting on the ship. But this was from last year. You print your luggage tags. These plastic luggage tags come from Amazon. So you can get a 4-pack, and they come with these wire barbs, and you just basically put your luggage tag in like so, and then you just put it around your luggage, and then screw it on. Screw. They're like really heavy duty, won't tear off, and bam, it would be on your luggage. You won't lose it. It's not easy to just easily get in here and take that paper out. So it will be on your luggage. You won't lose your luggage. These are like your best bet for the cruise. So make sure you have your luggage tags. You can get these off of Amazon. I wish I had an Amazon store. That way, if anyone was wanting to buy something, they could. But I don't have an Amazon store at this time. But one day in the future, I will. And I do plan on becoming a travel agent. So I'm just a jack of all trades. I want to do it all. More income coming into the home. So my husband and I were discussing it, and we want to do it. So we're looking into it right now. So hopefully by next cruise, we can be travel agents. And yeah, we can book people's cruises. And it don't even have to be a cruise. It could be traveling, period. I'm really good at planning travel for our household, so I can definitely help others do it. And why not make a little income off of it? So yeah, we are working on that. So those are the luggage tags and the boarding passes. Make sure you print them yourself. That way you don't have to go through any hassle. This next one is pretty important because my husband and I both take vitamins and both have a medication that we take. Well, I don't have a medication, but I do take vitamins, and this is important. So I do take supplements. Those supplements you can find off of the website that is pinned to the chat. But this is a pill case. It holds 10 different pills, so you can put the same pills in each little compartment, and then it closes and locks like that. So you'll never lose what you have. I only have one of them in here, but I do have like 4 of these. My husband has 2 and I have 2. So when we need to take our vitamins or medication, we can do so. And this is a must-have. So it's on the Amazon, and I want to say it was like 2 packs for like maybe $10. They may be a little more now, a year later, but really, really great. And they do come in different colors, so you don't have to get pink. But I was trying to keep ours all different colors. So there's like clear, black, pink, purple, green, blue, all different colors. So pill cases, travel size, really great. Next one is when you go on the cruise, bring cash tips. Cash tips are important. So when you are having your room steward clean up your room and refresh your room when you're not in the room, it's important to like tip them. But also when you're like in the restaurant and your server, because you'll have the same server every time you go into the like restaurant where you're supposed to eat. I forget what it's exactly called. Maybe House of X knows. But when you go to that restaurant, you usually have the same server every time. And you want to tip them, especially if they're giving you good service. It's usually friendly on a cruise. So I haven't experienced a bad like crew member where they were just rude and not giving good service. So you want to tip those people in the moment because it's just good service. Good service deserves good reward. So why not tip them in cash and when they are doing what they're supposed to? And just imagine they are like almost nonstop on that cruise. So they're doing a lot for you to make sure you are having an enjoyable time and keeping that energy high and just being polite every time. And you never know what they're going through. It might be a rough day for them, especially in that kitchen. I know on that cruise in the kitchen is rough, but just do cash tips and make sure you have small bills. Don't have like a $20 bill and expect change back because they probably won't have it. Or if you're going to the bar and you want to tip the bartender, like make sure you have those small bills. That way you can tip the bartender or whoever's serving you. All right, so next one is first aid kit. So it is important to bring a first aid kit. I have our own specialty first aid kit. So this one is with oils. You don't have to do it with oils, but I am more prone to just do more natural things. So I do have a roller in here for after the pool. It's great to detox from the chlorine water. This has like 3 different oils. Geranium is one of those oils that is in here, and it is free this month that you can get a free geranium for the month of March. So after pool roller helps detox you from that chlorine water. So if you ever get like bad headaches from chlorine or like dizziness or any of that, it is probably from that chlorine and you need a detox from it. So that's why I have this roller in here. I also have this little medical doctor's guide to essential oils reward. So it just gives you different things that you can use for different scenarios. So I like to keep that in here. And what else do we got? We got some antiseptic spray made with oils and water. So we just spray that on if we have any cuts or anything like that. Cleans up the cut or wound. I forget exactly what this is. I'm gonna have to remember. Look at my notes, but it was something important. I think a bug bite spray. I think that's what that was. I'll have to look at my notes. I do have notes on this. And then this one was a bee sting. I know it's not labeled, but it's for bee stings. You can roll this on and it will help get your bee sting right. And then I got some toothbrush in here for my son, and then some gauze, because you never know what's going to happen. There is one other oil that I do like to put in here, but I took it out because my son had hurt himself earlier today jumping on his bed, and he has it's not bleeding, but he has like a little gash in his leg, and he was crying. And he usually don't cry, but he was crying this time. So I put Owie. It's called Owie essential oil, and it's made for the kiddos, made for Owies. And we put some Owie oil on it, and it helped with him. It basically turned him like that. So he stopped crying and was good to go. But this is our first aid kit. And with that Owie, it does stop bleeding. So that's why I don't have Band-Aids in here, because you don't need Band-Aids if you have an oil that will stop the bleeding. So if we have like nosebleeds, we can put that on the bridge of our nose. If there's any kind of cut, scrape, we'll just put a little Owie oil on it. And what is in that oil is helichrysum. That is really important when it comes to cuts. It stops the bleeding and helps kind of clot the wound. And it stops the bleeding like that. So I will put that Owie back in here. And if you have any questions, definitely put it in the chat. But thank you for being here, fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the next one is hats. You definitely need a hat on the cruise. It sometimes can be hot. The sun is beaming down on you. That Florida, Caribbean heat is different from any place in the world. It is hot, and you're closer to that equator, so you're definitely going to experience those sun rays getting onto you. You're going to get that vitamin D. That's why I said get that sunscreen on you, and plant-based is the way to go. But wear a hat. Make sure you're wearing that hat, because it can do some damage in a harmful way if you're not protecting yourself the correct way. So make sure you get those hats on. Next one is a belt. I like to forget belts sometimes, and last year I didn't forget, but I almost did. Almost ran out of here without a belt. And on the cruise, there's usually a night where there is elegant night where you dress up. So you get that moment where you can look fancy, have that appropriate attire, and you need to have a belt on, fellas. So make sure you bring your belt. Doesn't matter what color, just bring a belt. Can you hear, sir? He's all the way up in his room. He is way up in that room. Next one is more geared for me and the ladies who have long hair or fellas who have long hair. Bring something to cover your hair up. I have long locks. This is 10 years of locks, and my hair is long, so it really goes like, really, if it wasn't like crinkled right now, it'd probably go like right here. So almost to my waist and fairly long. Make sure you're covering your hair at night. And if you're going into the water where you're going to submerge your hair and you want your hair covered, don't forget that swim cap. But at night, I cover up my hair, so I don't have my hair just everywhere. And it's very annoying to get one of my locks pulled in the middle of the night because I'm laying on it or turn, and yeah, can't be pulling out my locks. So I cover my hair every night. So make sure you are bringing something to cover that hair. Water shoes. Water shoes are important, especially if you're doing excursions or like the pool. I know if I get into any kind of water, it doesn't matter if it's like chlorine water, beach, it doesn't matter. I'm going to want a water shoe on. So I was looking for a new water shoe, but I cannot find the specific one. And it looks like a tennis shoe, but it has holes in it all throughout. And it's not a slip-on. It's like a tennis shoe. So the back isn't out like a sandal. It's more enclosed, and it has holes in the whole shoe. And I want those shoes, and I cannot find them. And I want a black pair. So if you know where I can get some, let me know. But I've been looking and looking and looking and can't find them. But definitely bring some water shoes. That is a must-have. Jacket is a must-have, especially for us. We live in Denver, Colorado, so we don't know if it's going to snow the day we leave. We cannot always rely on the news because they get it wrong, and they say it's going to be 60 one day and a blizzard the next, and it's usually the opposite. So with us, we always bring a jacket, but make sure you bring it on the cruise, no matter where you come from, because at night on the cruise, if you're going to get on the Lido deck or any deck outside, it could be windy and cold. So just make sure you bring that jacket because those are important. But also airports, they get cold. So you don't want to be in your shorts and short sleeves and then you are stuck in the cold airport. Excuse me. Room spray. This one is important. And I use essential oils for this one. And you can do this too, and I'll show you how to do it. But a room spray is important, especially because your cabin is small and then the bathroom is in there. And if you're sharing a room with like a friend, a family member, or even a spouse, we don't want to smell what you've been cooking in that bathroom. So definitely try to bring a room spray. I'm going to show you how to do a natural room spray in my shorts, and you will see that. So stay tuned for that. But a room spray is important, and you got to keep that room smelling fresh. Yes, your room steward will come around periodically, usually once a day, maybe even twice a day. But just don't don't have your people that you're sharing the room with suffer, because it can be a tragedy. It can be, and you don't want that. So I'll show you how to make a room spray with just oils, water, and a little bit of witch hazel. The next one is a camera. So most of us have our phone and we use our camera on our phone. But if you're going to bring like a real like camera, definitely don't forget that. But our phones do just fine as well, so don't forget your phone. Next one is formal night wear. So again, I mentioned Elegant Night is what they have on Carnival Cruise, and that's usually where you get to dress up and go to dinner. And there is time where you can take pictures, and they have different backdrops all throughout the ship, and you can find which background you want, and you get to stand in front of it and have a professional picture taken of you and whoever is with you. So that is really important if you want to have those pictures. I do plan on buying a package deal where you can get, I think you pay like $100 and you can pick like 2 to 3 pictures out of the pictures that you take on the cruise. And you usually pick right before you get off the cruise. So I'm going to go that route, because if you start picking, oh, I want this one, that one, this one, and this one over here, and I want 10 of those over here, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Those pictures are not cheap. Last year, I think we ended up spending like $120 just on some pictures, and we only got 4 or 5 of them. So it was expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it was expensive on them pictures. So this time I'm just gonna buy the package deal, and you get to pick like 2 or 3 out of all of them that you take. So they'll come around, take pictures when you're at the table. They'll come around when you're doing Elegant Night. They'll come when you're getting off the ship at a port. So the 3 stops we're going to is Nassau, Amber Cove, and I forget the other one. I always forget. Grand Turk, Nassau, and Amber Cove. Those 3 stops. Each time you get off, there's a little spot where you can take pictures with the like culture or whatever they may have set up right outside the ship, and like you are able to pick those if you like. And we got Adventure Spirits. Hello, welcome in. I'm just talking about cruising. In the top 20 for me. I just reached the end. I thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I believe the pictures are only necessary if you don't cruise often. You can keep them as a keepsake for memories, but if you cruise more than 2 times a year, you can forgo the pictures every time. Yeah, so we're not going to do all those pictures. Like, I do want one maybe from Elegant Night, and maybe when right before we get on the cruise, because they have the whole little setup. Right before you get on the cruise, you can take a picture with the ship behind you, or you can do like the little hands in the air, or just different little backgrounds right before you get on the cruise. But yeah, they're not a necessary thing. And yeah, you don't need them. We did it our first cruise. And yeah, that is that. So those are my top 20, everything that I just went over. But I am going to give you some bonus tips. These are not like my necessary things, but I am going to bring some of them. So for one is to bring, if this was a metal cup, a Stanley, or a tumbler, I would definitely bring one of those on the cruise, because it just keeps your whatever drink cool. This is not a Stanley. This is just a plastic cup with a straw. But they do come in handy, especially if you're just outside, out and about, and you need some water or whatever kind of drink, you have it on hand. So that is something, a power bank. So depending on if you're getting off on stops, and if you like have a phone that doesn't keep a charge, or you just want to be cautious on your battery. You never know what may happen, but bringing a power bank. So I do have one. It's not charged right now, but this will basically help keep your equipment charged. Oh, it is charged. So I do have one, and it has like different ports on it, so I can charge different devices, and it works. So bring one of these. They are a little pricey. For this one, I pay like maybe 200. So this is important. I agree with bringing the cup. Yes, the cup is important. Make sure it has a lid and a straw, but you don't have to. Just make sure you have a cup, a metal cup, and it comes in handy in the room too. So if you had something like, I don't know, the cups in the room, they do have some, but they're very small. But if you have a bigger cup, it's just more handy. Swimwear. If you plan on getting in the water, or you don't, just bring it in case, because you might change your mind and be like, oh, that water looks nice. Let me go get my feet wet. So bring your swimwear, swim trunks, swim attire. Bring that, because you may want to get in the water. Whether it's the pool on the cruise or the beach, wherever stop you're going to. But definitely bring that swimsuit. Towel clips. I don't have them in front of me, but I do have them, and I got them off of Amazon. You can find them at the Dollar Tree as well. But yes, definitely bring those towel clips. They look like big clothespins, pretty much. They have a little loop to them, so it can clip onto something, and it will hold your towel. So if you have like a wet towel or wet swim trunks, you can just hook it outside of your balcony if you have a balcony, or inside the shower, and just let it hang dry. Comes in handy. Yeah. Wow, that's large for travel. Is that staying in the room, or do you plan to carry off the ship? What do you mean, Adventure Spirits? Hello, Marlene. Marlene Cozy Lifestyle. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just talking about cruising and the top 20. Adventure Spirits. What are you saying? That's large for travel? What's large? Top 20? It's nothing you wouldn't really bring. Like, they're little things. Lanyards for your cell and cell card. Pill case for your vitamins or pills. Sunscreen. A non-surge protector power strip. A first aid kit. And mine is oils based. The charger. Funny question. What's the difference between underwear and swimwear? Nothing. Underwear, yeah, there's nothing. Nope. Underwear and swimwear, it's all underwear. No one would really know the difference, especially on women. You don't know if that's bra and panty or swim trunks, or not swim trunks, two-piece. You never know. It could just be her underwear. Now with men, you could tell if it's a boxer. Oh, what is that? Oh, because I'm doing that. What? That was weird. I haven't seen that. Oh, okay. Thumbs up this live. Let's see if it does the heart. If I can make a heart. No. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to do the balloons. I've seen it long time ago. But yeah, there's no difference between underwear and swimwear. But men, if you're wearing boxers and swim trunks, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. Don't do it. Or like underwear that is, I don't know what they're called, but they're shorter and they look like a lady's bottom half of a two-piece. I was saying the charger is large. Yes, I got the larger one because we have 4 people in the cabin. So 3 ports, and it has the USB ports as well. So yes, I did go a little larger, but they do have smaller ones. Underwear is lighter weight and swimwear is especially made for swimming. Yes, Marlene, technically yes. But would you be able to tell the difference? If you seen a lady in her bra and panties, would you be able to tell it was specifically swimwear? I mean, maybe color wise you may be able to tell, but not all the time. All right, so we got a speaker, Bluetooth speaker. So we didn't bring this on our last cruise, but you can bring a speaker onto the cruise. It can't be super big, has to be small. And it's really good for when you're at the beach at one of the ports. You can play music from your phone, or if you're in the cabin and it's not too loud, then you can play music in your cabin. Hey, is there anyone here that wishes me to banana their channel? Yeah, and if you don't have someone in the chat, definitely become friends, family members with each other. Definitely grow with each other, learn something from each other, connect and grow. The next thing I got on here is cleaning supplies. So for me, because I am that person about germs and just protecting us from those harmful chemicals and things in that nature, and I like to use plant-based products. I will be bringing some of the thieves cleaning supplies. So I will bring the household cleaner, 1 cap or 2 capfuls. That way I can just wipe things down when things happen. I'll bring a small little spray bottle. That way I can fill it when I need. And I will also bring hand sanitizer. I will bring some dish soap because we will be having our tumblers. And you want to be able to wash your tumbler. Even if you're just putting water in it, you still want to be able to wash it. For us, this is a 6-day cruise, and you want to wash things. So bring that dish soap. I have plant-based dish soap that I will be bringing, and I'm not going to bring a bunch of it, just very little. That way I have it, and you never know what happens. I may need it for something else. What does banana the channel mean? Subs. Bananas means subs, so connecting with each other. We don't like to put that in the chat because YouTube don't like it, but the bananas mean that. Family members. Become family. Become family with each other. Connect, grow, and don't just connect with each other and hit subscribe. Make sure you are being genuine. Make sure, I know family, you will. But these are the newer people that are coming in. Make sure you are liking, commenting on a post or short or however you are looking at their channel. Make sure you comment on it. Let them know that you are recognizing and seeing what they are offering. And just be genuine and thumbs up those people's channels. But that is pretty much all I have for this one. If you have any questions, now's a great time. Tomorrow I will be live, and I will be live doing the vertical on StreamYard. Ms. V helped me out, so I will be doing that. And I am doing a challenge of doing vertical lives for the month of March. So stay tuned, and it probably will get a little different because the cruise is coming, and I will go probably live maybe once or twice on the cruise. Just depends on if I have service and what's going on, but no guarantees with that. But I do want to share some things with you on the cruise, so that is until March 17th. But that's all I got for you for this live. I hope you enjoyed it. Those of you catching the replay, please like, comment, share. let me know you were in the comment sections with a replay. But thank you for watching me. I do appreciate you. I hope your Sunday is enjoyable the rest of this day. And I will definitely see you back tomorrow or in these YouTube streets. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Do you have any medication pack or is it in your first aid kit? So, I don't have a lot in my first aid kit. And I'll show you real quick because we don't need a lot when it comes to oils. So I have an antiseptic spray, and it is made with oils and water. And there's specific oils to help with antiseptic. And then this one, I don't remember what it was, but I want to say it was like a after sun spray. So if you like got into the sun, you can spray this on and it will help like cool you down. I think that's what it is. Let me see. Yeah, it has a peppermint smell. So I'm believing that's what this is an after sun spray. Hence the bikini on it. And then I have an after pool roller. So it does have geranium in it, and that helps with detoxing you from chlorine water. And it is important to detox from chlorine water. If you get like migraines or anything like that from chlorine, this will help with that. So I roll it on the bottom of our feet, our spine, and like chest, neck area, and that helps detox you from that chlorine. And then I'll be making another roller and putting it in here for headaches, and there was something else. Motion sickness. I'll make a roller for motion sickness. This one is, I forget what this one is. I said it earlier and now I forgot. But bee stings. Bee stings. This is bee stings, and I need to label them so I don't forget. I do have a notebook on what's in here, so yes, this is the bee sting or bug sting. It helps with that. And then I got some toothbrushes in here. Then I got some gauze, and then I'm missing one other oil, which is Owie. Owie is really good for any cuts, bruises, bumps, any of that, and it helps with stopping bleeding. So if you got nosebleeds or anything like that, or cut scrapes, it will stop the bleeding, but it'll also help with cleaning it. So it's called Owie, and Owie has helichrysum in it, and helichrysum is really good for bleeding. It will stop the bleeding events. Your channel, and you leave some comment under my vlog videos. So yes, connect with each other, everyone, if you don't have each other already. But I do appreciate you asking. And thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will be back tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. So that's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And West Coast, it would be 5:30. So I will be back tomorrow. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, which is tomorrow or later today when I'm seeing you in the YouTube streets, enjoy your rest of your Sunday and wrap up time. Yes, I will see you guys later. And remember, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Until next time. Bye. Love you.